Welcome to Travel Talk, where our expert magical memory planners discuss ways you can have fun, memorable, stress-free family vacations. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Travel Talk. I'm so excited because it is cold where I am right now, but I'm thinking about warm sun and beach and sand. And so we're talking today about Beaches Negril. This is a beautiful all-inclusive resort in Jamaica from Beaches. They have sandals properties, which I've talked about before. Those are adult only, really resorts for couples. But beaches are resorts for everyone, for families, for friends, for groups. They're great. So we're going to talk today about Beaches Negril. So first of all, where is Beaches Negril? Like I said, it's in Jamaica. It is on the west coast of Jamaica. It's about 50 miles from the main airport in Montego Bay, which is where most people fly in. And that takes about 90 minutes to drive from the Montego Bay airport down to Negril. Negril, being on the west coast, has gorgeous, gorgeous sunsets. So they are on 7 Mile Beach and they have about 1,400 feet of beach access right on the resort. So lots of beach. The sand is gorgeous. The water is beautiful. And like I said, beautiful sunsets. Great for pictures as well. The resort is about 20 acres. So it's a good size resort. It's not overly large to get around, but obviously plenty to do, plenty to keep you busy, and lots of places to have fun. So it's really a great resort that's very manageable for families. The resort doesn't have elevators, so there are accessible rooms that are ground floor rooms, and we can do that when we're booking, but just be aware that the resort doesn't have elevators if you are doing a room on a higher floor. So, of course, first topic for me, let's jump into food. So, Sandals and Beaches is known for their five-star Global Gourmet. That's kind of their signature thing. And Beaches Negril does not disappoint. Lots of places to eat, lots of great food. So, there are about 10 dining locations, about six that serve dinner. And there's everything from ice cream trucks all the way up to teppanyaki. There's some food trucks there now, and there's serving from a buffet option all the way to all types of ethnic foods. So there's Mexican, Japanese, there's sushi, there's a barbecue restaurant, there's Italian, and so much more. So really great food options for everyone. They are really great with food allergies. If you have multiple food allergies, you can always talk to the culinary concierge. They'll go over food items with you. We can talk to the resort ahead. But, there's a pizza place, which is a standard for us. We get pizza every day for lunch, and they have gluten-free pizza there, which is great. So, lots of food options there. When we go into kind of the lunch options, there are some great places. Like I said, Dino's Pizza is our favorite. We always are hitting up the pizza joints for lunch at any of the Sandals or Beaches resorts. We love them. But they also have a jerk shack, which of course you have to have in Jamaica with your typical jerk chicken and things like that. And then they have a new location to their brand, Chicken Dippers. So that's like everything chicken. Again, something for kids, something for adults, something for everyone at Beaches when it comes to dining. And then, of course, after you've had nice dinners and you've had fun lunches on the beach, you've got to have some treats. So there are treats here for everyone. Again, so one of the favorite spots for everyone, but particularly families and children, is Yo-Yo's yogurt ice cream. So this Yo-Yo's yogurt place has the kind of like you have at home with the yogurt on the wall with the machines, and you get to make your bowl of ice cream or frozen yogurt, and then there's toppings. And this is all included, of course, so you guys can hit that up every day if you want. Lots of choices and lots of fun to go there and do that for everyone, but maybe leaning a little bit toward more the adults. Cafe de Paris, which is another place that's typical on a lot of Sandals and Beaches properties. This is your French patissier, your pastries, your specialty coffees. They have crepes, they have gelato, they have all kinds of things there, all fresh made, delicious, good in the morning for that cup of coffee and maybe a little treat. Maybe walk out and get some and bring it back to your room or have some in the morning, all the way through the end of the day for a little something sweet at the end of the day. So always a good place for anyone there too. So let's talk a little bit about the rooms. So there's a wide variety of accommodations at Beaches Negril. Again, thinking about who you're traveling with. So whether you're a couple of friends, if you're a small family, or maybe you're traveling with extended family, grandparents, cousins, lots of friends. So there's a wide variety. So starting out at some of the entry level options, there are the Tropical Concierge King, Tropical Concierge Double. There's also luxury level rooms that are very similar to this with either one king bed or two double beds. And these would sleep four each. So either in the two double beds, you can sleep two. There's also a chair in there if you want to separate kids. And then in the king bedded room, two in the king bed, one in the day bed, and there's a trundle. So you can do four in these rooms. They have them kind of all over the resort. There's walkout options, there's different views, that type of thing. But this would kind of be your entry level room if you're looking for that. If you're looking for a little more space, the concierge family suite is a great option. So these sleep up to five. These have a king bed and then the trundle and the day bed and then a pull-out chair. So the nice thing about this is if you had three children, all three are sleeping separately. And then the adults have the king bed, which is great. You have a little bit more square footage, a little bit more space to stretch out. They don't have a separate sleeping area. This is not a one bedroom. It's all in one room. So if you're looking for that, there are accommodations that have one bedroom, but this one gives you just that more floor space and more area. And again, these are kind of throughout the resort. So there's walkout options, which refer to rooms that are on the ground floor and they can walk right out of the room out into the garden or wherever you are. They have ocean view, garden view, just a variety of options there. So, like I said, there are one bedrooms and other options, but I'm going to kind of jump up to the top end of things. And this brand new building that they built recently is absolutely gorgeous. It's called Eventide Penthouse. And in this building, there are both 3 and 4 bedroom configurations. There's some walkouts on the ground floor that have walkout right to the beach. There are some top level rooms that actually have like outdoor terraces on the roof, like roof terraces with seating and areas up there. So it kind of depends what you're looking for in this building. For the point of the podcast, I'm going to focus on one of the 4 bedroom butler walkouts suites, just to kind of give you an idea of what they include. And these are suites that are on the first and second floor of this building, the walkouts. So they're 2 floors. First floor walks out to the right out to the beach. This building is right on the beach, like on the beach. So beautiful views, first of all, because you're right on the beach. But secondly, if you are beach people, you can walk right out of your room and right down to your chairs, right to the ocean. You're right there. So available on the first and second floor there. And so these 4 bedroom butler suites, of course, they have a butler, which is a favorite thing of mine at Beaches and Sandals Resorts. We've had butlers several times and absolutely adore having a butler. That might be a conversation for another day. But they have 4 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms. These suites sleep up, I shouldn't even say suite, it's like a house. They sleep 18 people. So if you're traveling with friends and family, but you really all want to be together, this can be a great, great option. And with 4 bedrooms, there's enough separation. Every bedroom has its own bathroom, plus there's a half bath in the main living space as well. So if we start in one of the master bedrooms, this room would have a king bed and then a queen sleeper sofa. So this room could potentially sleep up to 4. Of course, it has its own bathroom. And then there's my favorite room. They'll call it bedroom 2, but I'm going to call it the bunk room. And this room has 2 trundle bed bunk beds. So this room can sleep 6 kids. And you have your bunk beds and then the trundle that comes out. It's such a cool configuration. The kids are going to love it. They have their own TV and game controllers and it's just a great place to put cousins together or friends' kids together. Really, really fun. So that's bedroom number 2. They have their own bathroom as well. but I'm going to rename it the bunk room because that's what I think it should be called. And then the third bedroom has two queen beds. This is another great option to put maybe some older siblings together, another couple together, another couple that has younger children that wants to share the room with their children, but it has the queen beds, which is nice because most of the resort does have double beds when it's two beds in a room. It's usually a king or two doubles. So this room having two queens is really very nice and comfortable. And then bedroom 4 has another twin trundle bunk bed. So that'll sleep another 3 up there. Then when you go back into the main living room, in addition to having, a table and seating and TV and like kitchen area so that you can clean things up and rinse things out and that kind of thing, this room also has additional pull-out sofa to sleep even more. So you can sleep, like I said, up to 18 people in this wonderful villa, I guess. Such a great option for families traveling together right on the beach. Just absolutely gorgeous. And of course, it comes with a butler. Again, have to have a butler. Love, love, love having a butler. So once you figure out where you're going to sleep, the next thing is kind of figure out what are you going to do. So Sandals and Beaches Resorts is just full of wonderful activities. So when you come into the activities, the first thing, of course, you're in the Caribbean, you're going to be thinking about swimming. And they have their very own water park. So Pirates Island Water Park has two larger water slides. It has a lazy river. It has a kids area with their own smaller water slides and dump buckets, splash pad, all of that. So really fun for the kids, something for older kids, something for younger kids, something for mom and dad to hang out in the lazy river. The Pirates Island Water Park is great, and it's not far from the ocean. So you have beautiful views and you're in the water park. It's a win-win for everyone. There's other pools on the resort as well, other areas to be. Of course, the beach is a big one because the beach there is absolutely gorgeous. But they also have at all beaches resorts a connection with Sesame Street. And this is great for the littler ones. It can be fun for older kids. I have a picture. I didn't include it or think about it for this podcast because it's from Beaches, Turks, and Caicos. But my son with Elmo, which is hilarious because my son's like almost taller than Elmo. But the Sesame Street connection makes it a lot of fun, and they have some really great things you can do with Sesame Street while you're there. So some ideas are they have parades from time to time. The characters will be out and about around the resort from time to time, so you can get a hug and a photo. They also have a character breakfast, which is extremely reasonably priced. Very reasonably priced. If you've done character breakfasts at other resorts and other areas, you might think, $60, $80 a person, whatever. I think it's less than $20 a person for the character breakfast. Obviously, it includes breakfast, but it's like 45 minutes. There's a dance party. The kids get a toy. I mean, it's a really, really fun experience. Highly recommend it for anyone who'd be interested in, that's at the right age point for wanting to do a character meal, but very, very reasonable. That can be reserved ahead and purchased in your Sandals and Beaches app. So not, easy to do before you go. And like I said, super reasonable. They also have a night sleep tight, which is really sweet to have a favorite character come and do a little tuck in for your little one and help them, go off to sleep and do a little tuck in for them. So that's a fun thing that you can do and add on. That's an additional cost. They also have sunrise yoga, which again is a great thing if you're into health and wellness and your kids do yoga. I mean, what a fun thing to be outside with Elmo doing yoga, right? So really fun to incorporate the Sesame Street programming into Sandals and Beaches. Well, really beaches, not sandals. So that's really fun. And then there's also all the kids' activities, which are included. So they have activities really from birth all the way through the teenagers. They have supervised activities if you want to go to a dinner by yourself with your spouse or all the adults in your travel party. They have activities that they'll do. They'll do babysitting. They have a whole wide range of things. So highly recommend. So fun for the kids. They'll really enjoy participating in those things and give you a chance to have some time on your own as well if you're looking for that, which might take you out to the ocean. So also, obviously, you're at the beach. So Sandals has their own dive boat. So included is snorkeling, banana boating. They have aqua trikes, Hobie cat sailing, paddle boarding, kayaking, lots of water sports and activities. If you're PADI certified, you can go out on dives. They'll take you out in the dive boat. If you are not PADI certified, you can get PADI certified. They have a PADI certification program that you can register for and do while you're on vacation. And, they'll take you out on the dives as you're going through your certification. And it is the actual legit PADI certification. So you can use it anywhere else as well. But the PADI certification comes at a cost, but once you're PADI certified, the diving is included. So much to do out in the beautiful water. It's just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous resort. And so if you're looking for that spring break, summer trip, someplace to go with the family, maybe you want to do a vow renewal, maybe it's an anniversary, but you want all the kids to come, grandparents wanting to take, the extended family on a trip together, I'd really highly recommend, Beaches Negril. It is a beautiful resort and it is someplace that your family will love.